Money is rarely just about numbers. It's about feelings, fears, habits, and the invisible scripts we carry around since childhood. Claudia Hammond's Mind Over Money dives straight into this truth. This is not another personal finance manual with spreadsheets and investment charts. Instead, it's a fascinating exploration of why we spend, save, waste, and worry about money the way we do, and how we can use that awareness to make wiser choices. I picked this book up expecting something like a behavioral economics crash course, but what I found was much more human. Hammond blends psychology, history, and real-life experiments to explain the subtle forces that shape our financial lives. She explains why we tend to overvalue things we already own, the endowment effect, why sales and discounts trick us into spending more, why we procrastinate on saving for retirement, and why money can both fuel happiness and quietly erode it if mishandled. The most refreshing part is how practical it feels without being prescriptive. Hammond doesn't shame or scold. Instead, she shows how our quirks with money are shared by millions of others, rooted in universal cognitive biases. By the end, I felt both comforted and challenged. Comforted, because I realized I'm not alone in some of my less than rational financial choices. Challenged, because now that I understand the psychology, I can't ignore it. This is the kind of book that changes the way you look at your wallet, your bank account, and even your shopping cart. It doesn't promise wealth, but it gives you something more powerful: self-awareness. Key lessons from Mind Over Money. Money is emotional, not rational. Even the most logical people make financial decisions influenced by fear, pride, or guilt. Recognizing this is the first step to wiser choices. 2. The endowment effect. Skews value. We place a higher value on things simply because they are ours. This explains why selling possessions feels harder than buying them. 3. Small cues shape spending habits. From background music in stores to how prices are displayed, subtle environmental cues influence how much we spend without realizing it. 4. Happiness peaks, then levels off. Research shows that money can improve happiness up to a point. Beyond basic comfort and security, more money brings diminishing returns. 5. Mental accounting creates traps. People treat money differently depending on its label, bonus, gift, salary, which can lead to poor decisions. A dollar is a dollar regardless of source. 6. Procrastination hurts savings. Many people delay investing or saving because the future feels abstract. Automating savings removes that mental hurdle. 7. Awareness is power. Understanding the psychology behind money doesn't magically make you wealthy, but it helps you break free from costly habits and align spending with values. If you've ever wondered why your financial behavior doesn't always match your best intentions, this book is eye-opening. Mind Over Money is part mirror, part manual. It shows you your own reflection in the psychology of money and offers small, practical nudges toward a healthier relationship with it.